What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing tonight's game between the Chicago Bulls and Miami Heat, and of course, this is my Bulls report. Now, the Chicago Bulls did play in a back-to-back game in their previous matchup versus the Minnesota Timberwolves, which did end in double overtime in a Bulls win. So, going up against a team like Miami on a back-to-back where your starters played a lot of minutes, DeMar DeRozan himself played 52 minutes in that basketball game. So you wanted to come out, give the starters sort of a break, go up, give them some rest, and look forward to the next matchup. Now, of course, with Miami, they are no slouches themselves. They are one of the teams that's vying for not only a playoff position, but a locked-in playoff position. And you've seen the likes of Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, and of course, Bam Adebayo, their all-star. Now, for Chicago, you've seen a lineup that consisted of Alex Caruso as a starter to go with Pat Bev, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and Nikola Vucevic. And on the onset of this game, honestly, it was a lot of back and forth early. So you've seen Zach LaVine get to the rim, get the first two, and he was aggressive early. You've seen a mid-range shot made by DeMar DeRozan. Alex Caruso added to his three. Pat Bev started making plays, diving for loose balls, things like that. You've seen DeMar DeRozan get into his spots. Nikola Vucevic in the post, and the Bulls was getting out on the break early. You've seen Zach in attack mode, and the Bulls were just going on a run. Even Patrick Williams got to the rim. You started to see Patrick Beverley's three started to fall, and by fall, found money offensively for Billy Donovan and the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls were up by a score of 33-19 after the first quarter. DeMar DeRozan hit the first basket of the second quarter. Ayo Dosunmu was getting to the rim. You seen Zach the AC on a cut, Vucevic in the paint, just Zach LaVine getting to the rim. And again, Patrick Beverley threes. The Bulls go up as much as 20 in a second. Patrick Beverley was on fire from beyond the arc. I believe at one point he made 5 threes. You seen Zach LaVine start to add to the threes, and the Bulls just as a team was hitting threes, whether it was DeRozan, whether it was Zach LaVine, whether it was Patrick Beverley, Kobe White, things like that. And the Bulls were up 70-45 at halftime. And by this point, I said, okay, they played a great 24 minutes of basketball. They have to find a way to add into that. They have to find a way to add on to what they just did in that first half. And we knew coming into the game that Miami is no slouch. They were going to find their footing. Now, you did see Butler make the first basket of the third, and the Bulls started to turn the ball over. And I'm saying to myself, not again, not again. And the Bulls just came out flat in the third. Patrick Beverley was still hot, though. And the Bulls' threes, they were still falling. But they kept turning the ball over. Miami ended up going on a 16-3 run at one point. DeMar DeRozan shots were falling in the third, and the Bulls, after 3, were up 90-77. But Miami did not, to no avail. Miami continued to press and push and continue to fight in this basketball game. It was not a point where I seen this game and I said, oh, the Bulls are going to pull away in the second half. It just didn't look like they were going to pull away. It just looked like they were going to onset and struggle for the rest of this basketball game. But that did not happen. In the fourth quarter, the Chicago Bulls found a way to put it together and pull a win out. Listen, I was afraid that with the minutes that was being played, guys' legs were going to be not under them, or they would be looking ahead too far to the next matchup, but that wasn't the case. You've seen a lot of grit and grind in today's game, not only from guys that started, but also guys that came in off of the bench. The Chicago Bulls did win tonight's basketball game by a final score of 113-99. Alex Caruso himself did get injured. I believe they said it was a sprain. I'm not sure how bad, but he did not return in tonight's basketball game after an injury. I don't even know the play that it happened on, but Alex Caruso, got banged up tonight. So did Patrick Beverley after taking a charge from Bam Adebayo. But the Chicago Bulls did win by a final score of 119-99. Their next matchup is against the Philadelphia 76ers on a home and home. So the Chicago Bulls will be going to Philadelphia on Monday, and then the Philadelphia 76ers will be traveling to Chicago the following Wednesday. As for box scores, the high man for the Chicago Bulls tonight was DeMar DeRozan with a double-double with 24 and 10 assists. You see Nikola Vucevic with another double-double with 13 and 10. Zach LaVine had 18, did go 3 of 6 from 3. Patrick Beverley had 17 big points, did go 5 of 10 from 3. He shot 50% from 3. As far as the bench, you've seen Kobe White with 18, 4 of 8 from 3. Patrick Williams went 2 of 4 from 3, did get 10 points. The Bulls as a team hit 17 out of 34 from 3. That's 50%. You're talking about 34 assists, 32 team rebounds. I would have liked to see the rebound numbers a little higher, but turning out and getting that W is what's most important. The high man for the Miami Heat was Jimmy Butler with 24 points, 7 rebounds. Now, as we tail off and go into the end in these last few games to the season, the Chicago Bulls have to find a way to, in this next week, at least get, out of the next 4, at least try a way to get 3 out of these next 4. It's going to be tough, especially going up against an MVP candidate like Joel Embiid the next 2. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Chicago Bulls fans, Miami Heat fans, NBA fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into this channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.